Hey everybody, it's Mark with the Principal's Message for our Edgemont newsletter on March 28th, 2023. Hey, it's been a while since we've been out there to you. We haven't produced a newsletter for a bit, and we do that on purpose. We know you get bombarded with stuff, whether it's from the district, from another school, from the city, from who knows. You get it from everywhere. We try to do this in limited fashion and try to get you the information in a timely manner so that you are in the know about Edgemont. All right. The other thing we're doing right now is we're putting all of our stuff onto Parent Square with the calendar feed. So we encourage you to subscribe to that so that you know what's happening. We'll keep that up to date. You'll notice in this post here, this particular newsletter, we've taken those dates, we've put them in there all the way through June and our last day of school. And so we'll add to that as we go, but it's pretty close to being almost concrete through the end of the year. So that's a good thing. And that end of the year is coming faster than we know it. Yes, it is. All right. Hey, few updates. If you haven't been to Edgemont in a while, you'll notice in the front entryway, we have some new security doors. And what it's done is create a vestibule so that when you come during school hours, you're buzzed in through the vestibule, directed into the office, and then directed to where you need to go from there. Just a little piece of added security. That was done through a grant through our district. So, and the doors look kind of nice. So that's an added bonus. All right. A couple of posts I want to highlight this month. One is food deliveries. Yes, we live in that world right now where it is so convenient to get on an app, dial up a burger, here it comes to my doorstep. But we're not going to do that at Edgemont. And here's why. Partly because kids have tried to do that and we don't know what they're bringing to us. We don't know what kind of things they're having delivered to the school. And as parents and guardians, you don't know that either. So we want to try to prevent that. Here's the deal. The other secondary schools in the district, they don't allow deliveries. We are not going to either. As always, if you're as a parent or guardian, if you need to bring your child something to school, we need you to do that. We need you to bring their lunch if they forgot it. You're always welcome for that, but not Uber Eats, not Grubhub, DoorDash, whatever's out there, because we just don't know what's being brought into our campus. So please know that up front. Hey, second idea is volunteers. We need you. Yes, we do. We've got our big event coming up in June, and that big event is our House Masters Cup, which is our culminating event for our house activities for the year. Last year we did this. It was a blast. We had a great time, but we could only do it because we had a bunch of volunteers. Because volunteers ran our games out on the field and in the gym and out front in our parking lot. It was a great day. It was a long day. It was an exhausting day, but it was a lot of fun and kids had a blast. And we need help. We need to do it again. That's coming up in June toward the very end of the year. If you're interested, give us a call. We'll get you on the list. We know we have people that are already asking to be on that list. How about you? Yes, you can do it. All right. New sports season starting April 3rd. It's coming up. Paperwork needs to be in. Contact Mr. Dyer if you have questions. This is track and field for our 7th and 8th graders. This is the last junior high sports season of the year. Track and field's a great thing. Kids have a blast. Lots of different events that they can participate in. It's one of the best activities we do here just because of the number of kids that can participate. And our 6th graders coming up very soon after spring break, they get to participate in the elementary track meet. So those practices will start after spring break, and then in June they get the elementary track meet down at Sparks. That was a great event too. That is a lot of fun. All right. Last but not least, please know that every year we have, I think we come to you every year and talk about social media. And this year's no exception. Lately, we're seeing a lot from Instagram. But it doesn't matter because it could be TikTok. It could be Facebook, although not a lot of Facebook happens with kids. That's more us older folks that do Facebook. You get the message. What we see is oftentimes kids that aren't able to navigate social media appropriately get on and they create havoc with other kids. And they harass and they tear people down. And in other words, they see what adults do sometimes when they don't handle it appropriately and they take on that persona. And let's face it, we have young, growing children that need to be guided properly when it comes to social media. They can't handle some of that, and they need our help. They need your help. Unfortunately, when it gets to this piece, when they start doing some of those activities, when they start harassing people, then we have to deal with it here on campus. In many cases, we've had to get law enforcement involved because it's been so extreme. We don't want to go there. It wastes everybody's time. So we highly encourage that you have some in-depth conversations. Be looking on those phones at home, be seeing what kids are doing at home on those phones, on those apps, be looking in and making sure that they don't have the accounts or having those conversations with people that could lead to some discipline or potential legal activity. We don't want that. We've actually had some people's phones be confiscated because of that by law enforcement. We don't want to go there. Okay, so bottom line is, please take a peek at what's going on the phones that probably as adults you've purchased for your kids. You own them. Take a peek. And I know sometimes we don't want to do that. We have some freedom of speech. We want people to be free with what they're doing. But we also have to remember we've got growing kids that need that guidance from us as adults. So again, we avoid those troubles here at school and out in the community. All right, that's my soapbox right there. There you have it. And as always, it is a privilege and an honor to be the principal here at Edgemont and to serve this community and to work with your kids, because we got great kids here. We really do. Overall, it's a great place to be. Take care, everyone, and have a great month of March and beginning of April.